Hey everyone, Playtika here. So in today's video, as the title suggests, I'm going to be talking about two undervalued projects which I think are worth holding going into the bull run. So as you know, the market's performing insanely well and people are going to start looking and shifting their focus towards altcoins, in my opinion, as it normally does in bull runs after Bitcoin and Ethereum pump. Once they stabilize, then profits will flow to altcoins. And it's going to be important to be in the right ones. As you know, a lot of altcoins have already pumped a lot. So you have to be careful with which ones you get into. If you get into ones that have pumped a lot, then the upside is limited and there's plenty of downside, which is what you want to be careful about. And these ones I think are really undervalued and they haven't pumped much from the bottom, which is why I think they're also safer plays. And it's going to be really interesting ones in my opinion. So I'm excited to share these two with you. Of course, also do your own research, but these are just ones I've personally invested into and I'm looking forward to what they're building. So let's start off with the first one. And the first one is COTI, as you can see, obviously on the website here. So if you don't know about COTI, they launched in 2017 actually. So they've been around for a really long time. They've accumulated over 100,000 wallet holders and they recently announced the launch of their V2 in December, which we'll be going through a bit more in detail later. But basically, it's a project aiming to enhance privacy on the Ethereum blockchain by introducing a Privacy Centric Layer 2 solution, and it utilizes garbled circuits. So if you don't know what that is, I'll be covering that on a nice infographic very shortly, so stay tuned for that. And they're going to have a groundbreaking privacy technology to provide fast, secure, and lightweight encryption for transactions. And this technology will enable end-to-end encryption across Web3 applications, making sensitive data transmission on the blockchain private. And COTI V2 offers faster transaction settlements and reduced computational and storage requirements compared to existing privacy solutions. It's also going to support various use cases, including private transactions on decentralized finance applications, privacy wallets, and confidential on-chain governance. So it all sounds really, really promising. So like I promised, if you don't know what garbled circuits is, here's a little bit of a infographic that breaks it down. So you can see here comparing to other ones like ZK Snark, you can see what they have and what they don't have. Garbled circuits basically have everything, including building multi-party apps, which is like privacy dexes, having very low latency, can run on any device, no single point of failure, and light storage. So you can see it ticks all the boxes with regards to that. So let's talk about COTI coin now, since if you are going to invest, this is what you will be buying. So it's the native token of the COTI ecosystem. It's a DAG based cryptocurrency and it is used to cover transaction fees and other tasks throughout the ecosystem. You can see it's trading on Binance, Coinbase, Kraken, KuCoin, Bitstamp, all the big exchanges. You can actually scroll through here, there's even more. Obviously Binance being the big one and Coinbase, so obviously that's very bullish. So if you click on Explorer, you can actually already see the Explorer that's live at the moment. It shows the price of COTI, the total value locked, and the average confirmation time for transactions, which is really good. You can see here all the transactions. So that is already live and all looks very good. So as I said, COTI V2, going to go a bit more into detail about what that is. As I said, privacy centric Ethereum Alt2 is going to be 10 times faster and lighter than ZK solutions, which is really huge. Here's a nice easy infographic to see how it compares to their V1, and now obviously they launched the V2. You can see it still has that scalability and security, but now it also introduces privacy, smart contracts, EVM compatibility, and Solidity programming. Also for the development, can do your own, but also third-party developers. Also a lot more use cases like DEXs, marketplaces, gaming, AI, healthcare, legal, and more. And the supply from being fixed now goes to inflationary/deflationary. So obviously looks very bad. So let's have a look into the price, since that obviously is going to be an important factor to look at, see how it's performed recently and how the outlook looks. First thing to note that I really like is you can see the market cap circulating is 140 million and the total fully diluted valuation of all tokens is 185. So it's basically almost all the tokens have been released, which is really good. So the sell pressure won't be big and unlocks for team and so on will be negligible since most of it is already out. So if we have a look at the max chart, you can see what it went to back in 2021. You can see it goes all the way back to 2019. Obviously it goes even before that, since they launched in 2017. But you can see here 2021, it went to 60 cents around the peak, which is obviously a huge way away from here. Well, about 6x, but that is quite big, but also very realistic to achieve. If we have a look at the 1-year chart, you can see how it's performed over the past year. From February 2023, it's pretty much back at those same levels, with 2023 average price going down to around at the bottom 3.7 cents. So you can see it's only up not even 3x, just over 2x the bottom, where a lot of other alts, especially ones on Binance, are up a lot more than that. You can see the market cap still quite low, 140 million, and it's on Binance and every top exchange, and they're building the just releases L2, so things look really, really good for it. You can see on Twitter also some charting experts, which I'm definitely not a charting expert, but you can see other guys here posting some information on the chart and what they predict it's going to look like, as you can see here by DevChart, and also here by Dubsy posted his outlook, and they're really bullish. So that's my coverage on COTI. As I said in the beginning, obviously look into it yourself, but personally I'm bullish and added that to my longer term hold bags. Also to note that in support of their V2's growth, they've also announced a $25 million fund aimed at supporting the ecosystem surrounding COTI V2. So that's really big, and you can see that they're really pumping a lot into that and the support of that. So that's prep. Anyways, let's head to the next project that I want to talk about, which is UNKJD, which you might know as Monkey League, with the Monkey Bucks token. And this launched in 2022. So they've been building for quite some time already, and they've released the early access of their soccer game. This is also a really good project that I'm personally very bullish on. So let's talk a bit about it. So UNKJD, which is powered by the MBS token, is built on Solana and Base, and it's a GameFi token that has been around for quite some time now, like I mentioned. So GameFi is picking up again hype. There was a few weeks ago, months ago, that GameFi really started pumping, and then it settled down a bit, and now it's pumping again. So it's looking good. And Solana, of course, has been really hyped, and Base as well is picking up tons of hype now. So it's built on those two, so that is really bullish. And it's actually created by the same founding team as COTI, which is why I decided to include it in this video. So it's both projects, obviously COTI is the COTI team, and this project is also founded by the COTI team. Not only COTI team though, but it's formed by seasoned experts from Playtika, Azuki, and Disney as well, which are all really, really big names. And the project excels in creating unique and high quality gaming experiences. And their first game, which is UNKJD Soccer, brings together sports, RPG strategy, and board game fun in a fresh mobile gaming style. They're also developing a series of entertaining casual games and captivating IPs, and UNKJD seeks to transform both mobile gaming and Web3, and they're united by the MBS coin and are dedicated to innovating within the free-to-play gaming space. So some more info, if we scroll through their website, you can see here sort of a teaser of how the game's going to look. I'll show you some more teasers shortly, but you can see here they have the early access available. If you click on this, you just fill in your info and you'll get that early access, and it's coming soon to Google Play and App Store as well. So here you can see a bit of a teaser of how it's going to look, and for mobile games, quite pro, especially that it's going to be play to earn and so on. Then also on their website, you can see here under Universe, it says Season 1 coming soon. So I definitely recommend you guys to follow their socials, see if you can get involved and make some gains by playing the game potentially. Also, let's talk about their MBS token. So rewards are accumulated from all of the Universe in-game stores and distributed as rewards to eligible participants. You can buy energy, ballers, and other game items using MBS in the game store. And holders of MBS gain discounts and VIP access to special game items, tournaments, and game modes. And you can win MBS token in tournaments and special game modes. And you can see here it's trading on Bybit. And if we have a look at their coin market cap page, you can see how it's performing, and it's been doing really well recently. If we have a look at the 1-year chart, you can also see it's almost reaching the peak. However, if we have a look at the all-time high chart, you can see it's still quite a while to go to the peak. I'll just have to take log off there, but you can see here it was at $2.5 really at the peak, but obviously, to be fair, we can't really look at that since it spiked up when there was very low token supply. But a realistic price could be around 10x from here. Definitely has the potential to reach that. Well, it for sure has potential to reach a 8-figure or 9-figure market cap, so around 100 million circulating supply. And you can see also over 30% of the total supply is already circulating, which is a decent chunk considering it hasn't been out for so much of a long time. So it definitely has potential, and I did call this actually a while earlier, about a week ago, on the 8th of Feb. I posted here that I added it to my bags, and this was at 4.1 cents, and now it is up to 6.3 cents. So it's performing really well and plenty of room for growth. It needs to break through that 10-cent barrier, and then I think it can really fly. But as I said in the video, I'm not a charting expert. I'll just look at the trends and how things are looking, so on, how the team is building, and this one really looks pro. You can see also some other big names also really bullish on it, like that Martini guy posted about it. He says it will slap your face so hard it will bleed, so obviously he's bullish. And you can see also Mario Norfal, obviously a really big name. He's also posting about UNKJD. He's also really bullish on it. So that wraps up my video on 2 coins that I find undervalued that I've added to my bag. Really bullish on these ones. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.